Hey guys. Okay, so I am painting my nails and attempting to make a video at the same time. It's gonna be an adventure because I'm not always the best at multitasking. It's weird, actually, being attention deficit, severely attention deficit. I was diagnosed several times in my life. Like, I was diagnosed as a 6th grader, and then again as a 12th grader, and then again as a 25-year-old, and then again as a 28-year-old. Because every new doctor was like, well, let's do the test again. There's new testing methods, whatever. But I am severely attention deficit, and I am a natural multitasker. Because of that, there's always 17 things going on in my head. That's in the forefront. There's another million in the background. However, if you try to use that to your advantage, sometimes it gets screwball. I mean, you can use it to your advantage, like, if you go with it naturally. But if you try to assign the 17 things that your front brain is listening to, it usually doesn't work. So, we're not going to do 17 things. Look, I got completely off course already. We're going to do 2 things. We're going to talk and paint our nails. This is not a weigh-in video, and I will tell you why. Because I have absolutely no flippin' idea what I weigh. And it's the first time in a long time, like in years, that I can say that. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's go into that, alright? I came to a conclusion, and I don't know how it's gonna go. If I'm honest, I have no freaking clue. But I think it's gonna be good. I know that right now, I can't fit in my smallest clothes. I can't shut my medium clothes. And my largest clothes are uncomfortably tight. So, with that being said, I know I'm not the size I want to be. I don't think I need a scale to tell me that. Lately, me and the scale, we've had this weird relationship where no matter what she says, I want to eat more. She says I'm not as fat as I think I am, then I feel like I have some room to go and eat. And if she says I'm fat or fatter than I think I am, then I feel like I might as well just eat anyway. So obviously my relationship with the scale has slipped into a very unhealthy place. And that being said, has created a situation where I should probably stay away from her. And I naturally have the last couple of these, and because of that, I feel like I might keep going. Now, she was sitting in my kitchen, the scale, and I was ignoring her for days now. And everything was fine, and I did not feel the compulsion to get on her. As soon as I made that official by telling my wife that I was not going to get on the scale, I felt compelled to see how much I weighed. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to put you away. I need to know how much I weigh. The truth is, though, that I don't know how much I weigh. I will admit, I had a moment of weakness where I asked one of my kids, could you just tell me if I'm above 190? Just tell me the number, don't let me look. And she said, no, you're not above 190. Amen. So here's my plan. I am going to commit to just eating well and exercising. And I am going to stay off the scale. Now, I told my wife I want her to put the scale away somewhere. And I was like, this is what I want. I don't want you to tell me I can't get on the scale. If I say, please take the scale out, I don't want you to say, you don't want to get on the scale. No, I'm not trying to do that. I just want time to think about it. If I start to want to get on the scale during the day, I want to actually have to think about that decision so that when she comes home, I can either ask her for the scale or be over it. But, like I said, since it's kind of been justifying my bad eating, I don't want to have it in the middle of the kitchen, in the middle of the day, have something go wrong, or have a bad day, and then use the scale to justify overeating. Look, we got one nail painted. That's my desire and that's my goal in putting away the scale. I feel like I think I might take measurements. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really like measurements. Just because I don't like doing them. And because I feel like, I don't know, I never get them in the same place, and it's just, I don't know. I don't like measurements. But anyway, I might do measurements, but I think more likely I'm just going to do my clothes and let my clothes tell me. And this is where it's a big deal. Oh my gosh, it's such a big deal. Like, it could be really earth-changing. I have made the decision to not get back on the scale. There's not a date, there's not a time, until I'm happy with where I'm at. I know. Till I'm happy in the clothes that I have. So what I'm thinking is, like, when I start fitting into the things I want to fit into and feeling good in the outfits that I want to wear, I'll get on the scale and then see where I'm at compared to the goal, like the number goal I have set. Because I think that probably what's going to happen is somewhere between 155 and 145, I'm going to find happiness. I know that I was happy dressing that body. I just was not happy with that number. And I feel like that needs to not be a thing. And I feel like there might be a reality to living my life without a scale in my kitchen and just always eating well. I know that seems so obvious, but bear with me here. I have one hand done, but it's the hand that, like, I'm right-handed, so it's like kind of natural, so I might not be able to talk quite as articulately if I am painting this hand, but we're going to do it anyway. This is my new thing. I put dots. I put contrasting dots now. I used to always do an accent nail, and I'm not going to say I was the only person in the world that did it, but I was the only person in my world that did it. And I would go places and people would be like, that's so neat, that's so different. And then one day, a Kardashian did it. And I said to my wife, I'm kind of ticked because this Kardashian chick has an accent nail. I didn't call it that, but like I would always do a couple of nails different. And she was like, oh, it's no big deal. Don't worry. It's not going to catch on. And now you can't go anywhere without finding people with, like, their nails different colors. Whatever. So for a while, I've just been painting them all one color. But this is my new thing. If I do a dark color, I do a light dot. If I do a light color, I do a dark dot. I really, really like it. And, like, I couldn't find my purple, but I really like the purple on green, like the colors that are not supposed to go, but go so beautifully. So that's where that's at. Okay, so back to the whole no scale thing. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like I said, today I did kind of like, because I told my wife and I made it official, I started to like talk myself into needing to know. But the truth is, I'm not. Also, with my food, since we're having this combo, I am doing, because I tend to like do really well with very low days for several days in a row, and then like all of a sudden I go crazy, which is natural if you're like starving and then you, okay. What I'm planning on doing is planning a very low day, a semi-low day, and then a slightly high day. So like 800, 1,000, 1,500 kind of thing. Haven't worked those numbers out, but I feel like that will give me the satisfaction of eating low with the built-in high days to keep things from getting too out of control. That's the plan. An update on, I feel like I probably should have started the video with this, but an update on my anxiety and pain levels. Right now, I am feeling fantastic. I've been having a lot happen in the spirit. I went to church. I had a fantastic church day on Sunday. I received a beautiful and spiritual healing, and I came home and I told my wife, I feel great. I can move all the movable parts of my body. My spirit feels light. I'm not feeling scared right now. There are still some big things, like they're talking about a family vacation. That is a little scary for me. A cat scratched me, and I momentarily convinced myself about rabies. I'm over it. I am getting a tetanus shot, but I'm just saying, it wasn't one of my cats, BT Dubs, but I am gonna go get a tetanus shot. But I am calm, I am healthy, I am happy, and I'm doing much better. I'm gonna go for a run today. Small one. I'm not setting myself up to fail. I'm not expecting too much, but I am going for a run. So those things are good. And I was like, whether this is like an ultimate for the rest of my life healing, because I was in Walmart and I was starting to feel a little achy again a couple of hours later, I don't care. It's a relief. It's a reprieve. And sometimes when you live with chronic pain, just a day, just an hour, a day, a week without it gives you enough strength and hope to keep going. So that's amazing. And I thank God for it. And I thank my pastors and I thank my church family who have been so awesome and are such a safe environment to go with hurt, if that makes any sense. So that is happening. That has happened. So I feel pretty good. I do kind of wonder like how this channel is going to happen without weigh-ins. I guess what I'll do is like a weekly how I did and how my clothes are fitting, and I'm thinking about like um pulling out like a size 10 jeans and like gauging those, and then once those are loose, like pulling out a size 8 and gauging those. So I'm wondering if maybe I'll do it like that. I don't know. But I hope you guys will still hang out even though they're not going to be real weigh-ins. I mean, I don't know. And I guess I have to do this anyway no matter what, but like, I don't know. I don't want to, I don't know. So, alright.